No.
What I'm saying is, you haven't addressed why somebody in Wyoming should matter more on the
Well, but-
Electoral College basis than me in Texas. It makes no sense.
I reject the framing.
One person, one vote.
No, that's not it's never been that way, though. Not in presidential elections.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. One person, one vote is majoritarian democracy.
Okay.
Instead, it's the states get appropriated.
But you haven't told me why that's better. You've told me that it is the way it is.
I'm attempting to. As I said, we're a bottom-up government, not a top-down government. It decentralizes power. It also requires leaders, as I've said, to hear the needs, wants, and concerns. We're not going to agree here, and that's fine.
So I'll give you an image. Unfortunately, I can't show you the image like right now, but you can look it up. All right. Somebody made this image of what the electoral map could look like if the Electoral College was abolished. You would have two blue dots, one around New York and one around the west coast of California. The entire rest of the map of the United States of America.
I'm from Texas. I can assure you there would be several blue dots there.
But I'm saying that in theory, you could have an election where it would just be those two blue blots and the rest of the entire map is red, and you would still have an outcome where you would have a blue president in the United States.
Yes.
And it could be in reverse
Land doesn't
too.
vote.
And so the answer is that would feel unjust for a lot of those other states that deserve to actually be respected as states in the union. We have the Senate and the House for the same reason that we have the Electoral College. We need to balance the way in which those sovereign states are still a part of the union. I know you may not find that persuasive. That's the reason. But if you convince other people across the country, you'd be able to overturn it in a constitutional amendment. It's just that hasn't happened in the first 240 years of our constitutional founding.
Thank you very much.
Hello, I just wanted to ask about Donald Trump and his VP pick, J.D. Vance. So I think J.D. Vance was a poor pick by Donald Trump. I'm pretty moderate. I think somebody like Vivek or Marco Rubio or somebody else would have united the ticket and built a better coalition to win the election for the Republican Party. I just wanted to hear your thoughts
Look,
on
I mean,
that.
you're obviously flattering me. I appreciate that. But I'll tell you, I know J.D. personally. I actually happen to have gone to law school with him. It's actually a rare way to know somebody long before politics. Yeah, we were fellow Bengals fans. We both grew up in Cincinnati, greater Cincinnati, about 10, 15 minutes from each other until we were 6. I could say this in a way that a lot of people may not know from seeing somebody on TV. To ask like a lot of questions about character of leadership. He is a man whose personal character as a father, as a husband, as a friend, I can just attest to that, policy views aside, is the kind of person you want in American politics today. And I think if more people are able to see that across the country, they'll understand why I believe he's going to be a great vice president. That's the true and honest answer, and I appreciate the kind comments.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then I have another question. Where does the Republican Party go, post Donald Trump? Like, what's kind of the future of the Republican Party?
Well, I think that there's a couple forks in the road. Here's where I think we need to go. Because we're going to face this debate. Do we want to get in there and replace a left-wing nanny state with a conservative nanny state? My view is, here's where the Republican Party needs to go. 3-word slogan: shut it down.